Hello and welcome everyone to Little Carter Show. My name is Eileen. Excuse the noise in the background. That's just my refrigerator running. If you guys hear that, it's pretty loud if you me. And I don't want to unplug it because it has a few things in it. Alrighty guys, so today I'm gonna let my, I guess, inner Halloween thingamajig come out. So I'm gonna kind of use more of the same colors and even some of the same products that I used last week, and some of the stuff that I have on my desk that I want to hurry up and try to use up. And I'm just looking at something and seeing if that could be used. Actually, that might be able to be used. I don't know, maybe to add some texture. Let's see how it goes. Just something at the corner of my eye caught my I don't know, am I in the mood for a spray of sorts? Actually, maybe, we'll see, because I am gonna cover some of this, but I don't want it all covered, so maybe I may. This is just some old Halloween paper that I got from Cartabella, I think this was called. Love this collection. I just have a few scraps, so I'm actually thinking. And what I did was I had some leftover gesso, and I just used this particular stencil, and I used this is a Tim Holtz stencil, tag stencil, and they no longer have the name, so sorry about that. It had it on the package. I think I should have wrote it down. And I am thinking about maybe adding some more texture, if I'm going to use the paint or I'm going to use, you know what, maybe I'll just use the spray. This is Anthology. This one is Peacock Feather. So I kind of want to protect my surface here. I'm going to use this because I was actually looking at it and thinking about maybe adding it to, I made something out of that, so that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a nice little misting here and put the paper to the side and use this for one day, next week's project or something like that. And I'm going to use my trusty heat tool, which fell down. So anyway guys, I can't believe it's already Monday. Holy camole, seriously? I'm going to wipe up my area as best as I can as well. So yeah, so we're just going So now, what am I going to do next? Since this may take a little bit of time to dry, what I'll do is, let me just clean this little sprayer. You want to make sure that it's not clogging on you, because then you gotta alright, so what I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to, I actually like that, but I don't like the direction, because I don't, yeah, I'm actually just going to kind of, so sometimes my work is done for me, you know. I was thinking about the stencil, and I had like a bunch of different, not bunch of different, I have a huge amount of what is that, gesso. So I decided that I was going to use it, and yeah, so that is that. So I am not finding this, and I'm getting a little upset about this. Alright, what is this? Is this what I was looking for? No. No. Actually, this is something that I definitely will be using. So I want to put this over here. So what am I going to do? You know what? I'm just going to use my fingers again. I misplaced my palette knife. So normally you'll use your palette knife, but here I'm just going to use my fingers. I am going to glue this down to the paper. This is Ultra Matte Gel from Liquitex. I got this at Michael's in case anybody's interested. So yes, so I'm just going to put a dab on my finger, and I'm just going to put down my elements down and bring this over a smidgen. It's okay that it's hanging over. I may cut that later. I can't believe I'm almost done with that. This journal, this is, wow, incredible to me. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this down. If you want, you can go over it with some matte medium or even some Mod Podge. I'm going to leave it like that. I kind of like the blue and the black. Those are kind of like my favorite colors. Well, yeah, they are my favorite colors. And I think that I'm going to come in with some brush. This is Distress Stain, and this is Brush Pruder, one of my favorite stains. And I'm just going to kind of get rid of that weight. And did it finally die on me? With my luck. Yeah, no. I just need it to be pushed in better. I'm just going to get rid of some of that white. I mean, you can leave it if you want. I just wanted to add another dimension to the color. And I'm just going to go around the edges. I think I may go around the whole page with that. That looks cool. Yes. Hello. Just going to do that. And if you find that any of the other, the product gets on there, you're just gonna smush it onto your table and or take a tissue and wipe it off. But I don't see any transfer. And I'm just going to smush it down just like that. I'm okay with that kind of coming up. Actually, this is what happened was this got clogged. I put in the wrong pen, but I think it may have finally. This is just some quick dry adhesive from Scott, one of my favorite brands that I use for my projects, my regular crafting projects, even mixed media every now and again. But what happened was they changed the design of the bottle, and I thought that you could put a regular pin in there, and it does not work. So I have to figure out a way to transfer it somehow, and figure out what I'm going to do from there. So, alrighty, so that is that. So that's another glue that you can use. Also, there are the Elmer's has a good glue that's multi-purpose as well, good for scrapbooking, all that other stuff. And I'll put a caption down because the name eludes me, and I'm just gonna go over this one more time. And just to be on the safe side, this is what I mean. Just gonna, and that takes care of that. I'm gonna wipe this up. Next I want to do is add my pumpkin elements. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling the holiday spirit as of sorts. And I am just going to grab, so remember this, we have a little bit of piece here. And I'm going to try, because I want to still use the stencils, so I don't want to mess that up. So even if it doesn't come out perfectly round, that's okay. I have a way to disguise that. Oh, so I'm going to use I'm going to use a 3-inch, sorry, I didn't realize I was out of frame. I'm going to use a 3-inch recollection punch. You can get this at Michael's. And what I did was I just cut out what I needed. And it's okay for me that it's not perfectly round. If you want, you can just go and get a new piece of paper. I like using up my scraps, so sorry. why I decided to use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that, and I'm going to do it like that, or I can even bring it down just a smidgen more, so that the stem could be present. And what I'm going to do is, I think I want to actually, I don't think I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to use this stamp, this particular stamp. I haven't been able to see it. This is a 7 Gypsy stamps. This was a Hampton Art. This was Holligan. This is the collections from the Journey. And this is what that all looks like. I got this at Michael's. I'm not going to use the World's. I'm going to use that instead. And I think I'm going to use some of the colors that we used from last time. I'm just going to use maybe some white persimmon, ripe persimmon. I'm going to use some gathered twigs. What else I'm going to use here? I'm going to use, finally, I'm going to use some wild honey. So those are the 3 that I'm going to be using on this. And I'm going to first start off with the gathered twigs. Just gonna define this and make it real grungy. And if you're doing this for a project, you wouldn't go so heavy, but since this is a mixed media project and I kind of want to go grungy and adding texture, that's why I'm swiping it the way I am. So I'm also gonna add, I don't know how much I'm going to use first. So now I'm going to use on the stamp. Is there any other color that I want to use? Let me see. Evergreen Bow. No, I think that's it. I think, because I'm thinking, what was that color? I lost the cap to this. What was this? Tumbled Glass. I may want to add a little bit of the blue element to, what was this color? Faded Blue Jeans. That's a little too harsh. Let me add some of that to bring in the blue color from the background. You don't have to, but I just kind of wanted to. And I'm going to start off with the ripe persimmon. And I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just kind of wanting, like I said, a little bit of a pattern on there. I'm going to start with some, I'm also going to use the tumbled glass a little bit. And I'm also going to use some honey. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring in this paper again. And I got to wipe that off. I'm going to stamp. I'm going to ooh, lovin'. Alrighty, so adding the texture, I'm gonna kind of make it even more grungy by swiping it, whatever. And I think what I'll do is, I think I'll, which one do I like, I think I'm gonna take the wild honey again and just see what happens from there. Added more texture. Ooh, likey. Likey. I'm gonna just never really with my stamps. Okay. Moving that out the way. Okay, so move this out the way. And alrighty, so kind of, again, a very simple, fun page. that came in my head, and I'm looking for the pen because I going to use a Faber-Castell fine point pen. Couldn't find my bow tip, so what I'm just gonna do is make a Halloween face, a jack-o'-lantern. Actually, I think I may want to make this a little bigger, and then I'm just gonna do this. Can't believe Halloween is already upon us. Thanksgiving, holy camole. I think I'll and I was never good at making this stuff, so I'm just gonna make a smile. Kind of dying on me. What else could I use? Do I have my bow tip in here? I may want to use this. It's kind of like my catch-all drawer that I made. Nope. Nothing. Wait. Nope. So I am just going to find another pen. It's alright. I'm gonna use this. Just gonna keep using it. Like that. Just gonna color it in. Here we go. Probably could have used some black paint. Something else. Anything else to darken it up. It's up to you. I just decided that I was going to use this because I thought it had enough ink, and then I realized that it was not the bow tip. The bold tip, it's defined. You can tell by the F. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to use my Wink Stella. This is, I think, clear. This is the clear one. So I'm just going to add some shimmer and shine to it since the background has some brush pewter. I figured I could add some more shine to it. His nose is a little off-centered, but we're having fun. Oh! And this reactivated the ink. So I gotta clean this off. But that looks a heck of a lot better, don't you think? So now I'm gonna take this particular piece of paper and I'm going to clean this bad boy off. Yep, that's good. Yep, gotta cover it up. So again, this is Wink of Stella. This is the brush, Wink of Stella brush, and this is the clear one. And you have to be careful, this one did activate the ink, so you just have to clean it off because you don't want that transferring onto that. I kind of want it, yeah, that's perfect. And for the stem, I'm just going to use this corrugated board from a package, I guess, that I was using. And oh man, I was actually thinking about using something else, but just popped up, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna really put it underneath. I'll leave it like that, and it's okay if it's sticking out. Not a problem. I'm gonna use some gathered twigs to kind of make it grungy, make it look more a part of the pumpkin. And thinking, use, I don't know. Let's just try it. Let's just give it a shot. Use some Stella in between. Now, when you're using the distress ink, you definitely know that it gets reactivated by water. So, if anything happens, just look at your tip. And so, I'm gonna wipe this off. I did get some of that on there. Alright, so that takes care of that. So that was gathered twigs. Once again, I'm adding the Luna and Stella. The Wink of Stella. I think this is the Luna one, that's what they call it. But I call it clear. But I'm gonna use this like that. I'm gonna, actually I liked the placement before. Kind of, I don't know if I wanna put it, that may be a pain in the butt, but. Alright, so now we're just going to glue this down, and this page is done. Like I said, guys, this was a real simple page. Like I said, if you have extra gesso, like using a background, like let's say a background stencil or stamp, and you add a different color over it, will give you really awesome results. It kind of looks like a resist or a bleaching effect. That's something that I learned. I forgot who I learned it from. I think it was either Donna Dowling or Carolyn Dubie. There's a bunch of other artists that I've watched that do this technique, and it's really fun. And you know, sky's the limit here, in techniques. So, alright, so let's get this bad boy glued down, folks. I'm actually thinking I'm just gonna take my finger again, kind of, actually, no, I'm not. I'm actually going to use, I really want that particular thingy, so I'm gonna see if this holds up. If it doesn't hold up, then I'll just add some more foam tape and some of that. I'm just gonna put the cap right here. I got this at my local, what is this, Office Depot, I think it was. So, yeah, this is just foam tape, but basically it's like 3D tape. And what I'm going to do is, I really want some height to this bad boy, so I'm going to double it up. And you kind of just put that on top of there. I kind of want. Alright, so this is what I'm doing. Let me get you guys all situated better. So a little bit of that. So I put the foam tape down. It's basically it's sticky and has this backing. And then I'm going to, voila. And I'm going to, and now what I'll do first is I'm not going to push it down. I'm going to use some of that. I'm like, I want it underneath. It looks really cute. It looks so cute. Since it's matte gel, I'm not too terribly worried about it getting all over the place. It will dry matte, clear, basically. But you do want to make sure that you cover it, because it's a pain when you don't cover it properly. You also want to make sure that the edges of your matte gel is free and clear of stuff, because if it's not, I will tell you, that was a pain to open. Alright. So now, the final piece, and this bad boy. Look, I don't know if you guys can see it, but yay! I like that. That is so cute. Okay. Let's put this down, Lily. Alright, so I want to bring it down just a smidgen more so you can see more of that. So, voila! So, we're done. We are so done, guys. Alrighty, so this is my quick and easy homage, I guess, to Halloween. Like I said, this is just basically, to show you guys, you know, whatever little idea you have, whether it's big or small, you can put it down on your journal, whether it be Halloween themed, whether it be just something that's going on in your life. You know, you put it down and you just have fun with it. It doesn't have to be all artsy, and it just has to be fun and what you like. So I really like this page. I've been really enjoying myself. It's been a hard times restarting a mixed media journaling, a mixed media Monday. A mixed media Monday. But you know, it's just been really fun getting back into it. I'm just kind of starting off with something simple, easy, and hopefully you guys have been inspired again using your supplies that you have. So like I said, I've had this punch forever. I use my supplies for card making, so it's, you know, sky's the limit here. I mean, I definitely use this for card making when I want to pop up things. So anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I hope that you have a happy Halloween. I also want to wish everyone who celebrates the Sabbath, Wiccans, Pagans, happy Sabbath, and may you all be blessed and happy. Alrighty, guys, thank you for joining me, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below, or you can always email me. My email address is eileen@eileenlittlecraft.com. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, or you want to see more from me, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And again, bye for now. See you next Monday.